Hello, my wonderful and gorgeous people. Welcome back to my channel. Green, green, green. Yes, how are you people doing? This is another day. Yes, so for my fellow guys, we sleep no dey their eye. Sit down, make I gist you as it dey happen, as it dey hot for inside the palace of Kabiyesi. Yes, so they said that I will just be fast about this one because I have one more gist for you before we call it a day. So Iyanifa and Abala, these two team, when they team up together, just know say now the end of the game. Now we don't approach. So yes, there is hope. We are finally coming to the end of this oloris. Just as we have heard that the Priest said after they did some meeting, the elders decided that they were going to banish them, yes, into the evil forest and let them struggle with their life. If they succeed, fine. If they do not succeed, fine. But they are going to tie them. That is a huge punishment. Well, I don't really know if they are saying that to scare them, for them to change their ways, or if they are truly serious about it. Because is in the olden days that you will hear such a thing, saying you will tie someone, put in the evil forest, or this person, you will banish the person. How do they still banish somebody now? If you banish somebody from Lagos, you go enter Ogun State, you go enter Ibadan, you go continue in life there. So banishment, I think, doesn't really work again in this our era. But that is by the way. Whether they are saying it to scare them or whether they are being truthful, that is their business. But I just want to tell Ona wetin dey sup as if they speak the latest among the latest. They say the Yanifa and this Abala and one little girl that is also a priestess, that three of these people want to join hands together to restore Ile-Ife kingdom, including the priestess that just came around, that priestess that just came new, that is speaking through the calabash. Her own is just only to see through the calabash and tell us what the calabash is saying and be able to direct Kabiyesi all Kabiyesi's affairs, because Kabiyesi as a king needs someone who sees very well in order to know which step to take, which road is good and which road is bad. So that is the essence of having a calabash girl, of which olori calabash has really failed Kabiyesi full time, and that was why Iyanifa have to bring this other woman to come and represent well. And by the special grace of God, she is doing wonderfully well, because these few days, not even up to 1 week, she came. I believe she has solved like 20% and exposed like 20% of Kabiyesi's problem. So we are now hearing that Iyanifa and that Abala came, and these women went for spiritual cleansing the other day, I told you, of which Oletik was not among, because Oletik was scared that they were going to do her a verification, of which she knows that Kabiyesi does not even have any time again for that verification, because Kabiyesi, according to what we heard, everybody now knows the truth. Oletik has said it with her mouth, Kabiyesi has said it with their mouth equally. So everybody is aware of the truth, So I don't know why she is still running for verification. But they said the cleansing went successful, and the outcome of it was that this woman has indulgence, and that indulgence applies as many uncountable times. You see, that is why you think that that is why you see them misbehaving and they don't even bother about it, because they have indulgence in everything they do. So they have indulgence to be free until the greatest tragedy strike them. You feel me? So Kabiyesi does not really know what was going through the mind of Iyanifa, because we heard Iyanifa never mentioned to him that he was going to come with the highest native doctor who we have been waiting for his arrival since. Yes, there was a time we waited for his arrival. Oh, there was a time. They said that time the palace was at the heat of it, and Kabiyesi needed some rest. So we needed that Abala to be able to know the next thing to do in Kabiyesi's house over these oloris. But do you know what? They said the Abala could not come because the Abala needed all the oloris to be fully available. That period they said Queen Naomi left the palace in anger, and that period Oletik is not yet back, her calabash is not yet back from her baby birth. So that was why the Abala said they cannot do anything until everybody is complete. Now, I think the reason why they are here now is because Olori Calabash is back and they come to fulfill what they promised that they would do. So Yanifa is always looking out for the best for Kabiyesi and his people. Because Yanifa understood that there was a time this man said he was going to come, and that will be when these people are complete. Now that they are complete, Yanifa has fulfilled her words by trying to get, but there is a problem. There is a barrier. There is a small problem. The problem is that they said these women, the verification that Abala wanted to come and do, they have already confessed, and that the greatest mistake is for Kabiyesi to adopt those children. They said when Abala came and heard that Kabiyesi has adopted the children, he was so sad. He was like Kabiyesi would have waited for them to finish what they are doing, what he is supposed to do on these women before he will announce and say that he will adopt those children. That thing would have been the last option. Kabiyesi rushed to go and adopt these children and making his. So there is nothing you will do to the mother of Kabiyesi's kids that will work, my people. I'm just saying this for a long time, for a very first time. That just like Kabiyesi has, welcomed these children and named them after his name, that their mothers are now free from any curse. Whatever Kabiyesi might want to do, Kabiyesi cannot even do it. To the extent of Kabiyesi cannot even use his royal sword on Calabash and Oletik, because in the spiritual realm, the children have been handed over to Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi cannot harm the mother of his kids. Oh, my people, they said Abala was so sad about the whole thing, because he had wanted to liberate Kabiyesi entirely from those things, those women. He promised that he would do it, and we know that time they said he is the only one capable, that he has been doing it in people's family. He's the only one capable that can do it. He's the only one that has capable hands. But then it is too late for him, as in the spiritual realm, those children has been recognized as Kabiyesi's own, because not only that he did adopt those children, he also, performed their rituals to show that these children are his own. He did it in a traditional way, did it officially, did it everywhere, and these children are his own. So the mother of his children can never be hurt by him, my people. Some people will say, stop shouting it, that these people will know, they will find out. They knew, they already know. And that is why you see them doing all these things they are doing. They already know that Kabiyesi cannot hurt the mother of their children or harm them. So that is why you see them do finish. Kabiyesi will forget it and say that one is past. They will do another one, Kabiyesi will forget it. That is why you see Kabiyesi pardoning them up and down, because Kabiyesi even know what's up, but doesn't really want to say it. Now, Abala has said it. There is no remedy anymore. The only remedy is manual, and that manual is after they must have been exposed. It's except they use their hand and say what they want to happen to them, then that is how it is going to be. But any other thing apart from that it is not going to work. So Abala has really fulfilled. We are now aware we have now understood that Abala has fulfilled his words. So he's a man of his words, so that tomorrow we will not come and say, Abala said he was going to come and he did not come. He came to make to clear his promise, to fulfill his promise, only to find out that Kabiyesi was too fast to have accepted these children, and spiritually they are bearing his name. Spiritually they are connected to him because he has handed them over. When they feel me, so I don't know how Kabiyesi is going to do this, because the Abala said nothing. There's nothing else you can do. It's only a legal negotiation or maybe formal negotiation between you and these oloris. Apart from that, there is nothing else we can do about this. They said Iyanifa felt so disappointed. She felt so bad. Is this how these people go free for all these things where they commit? Is that how? But we heard Iyanifa said she will never give up. That everybody, all hands must be on decks and see whether there is still an opportunity. Abala said, according to what we heard, that if he goes back to his shrine, he will shake if there's any small opportunity, that if there is still a small distant chance for him to do what he wants to do, then he's going to let us know, so that we'll be prepared that day to see, as Queen Naomi and Iyanifa is now that Kabiyesi know that he will use his royal sword, that the Abala said it is no longer going to work. They said initially Abala will come, Kabiyesi will bring his royal sword, and all these women will be forced, they'll be compelled to swear before that, not only infidelity, because I know I'm not saying that they are being infidel, but that thing is not even the men cocoa. They cannot be infidel, as provided they are married to king. What we are saying is that you really need to glue to this channel so that you will hear more gist concerning Abala and the Iyanifa, how they later settled the matter with Kabiyesi. Yes, I have all the gist, and I will be dropping it small, one after the other. My people, So Abala was like, if there's any other option, he's going to let Kabiyesi know. But for now, the mission he came failed, so he has to turn a U-turn and go. Iyanifa and Abala made a U-turn and leave Kabiyesi's palace. I don't know how true this information is, but that is what I'm hearing. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget that all these are alleged and speculated info making waves on the social media. I'll be right back.